A lot of people sometimes think, do trees have feelings, and does the plant kingdom feel things the way that we feel things? And from my own experience, I'm not a tree, so I can't tell you with an accuracy how trees actually feel. But ever since I was very young, I recognised the fact that when I walked into a woodland, it exuded a feeling, and I could pick up on that feeling. And just as I walk into a room or I approach a person and I initially feel the energy of that person and whether that feels right for me, when I walk into a woodland, I feel what the trees or the energy of that place is. And I would say with certainty that most time I walk into a woodland or a forest, there's a feeling of peace and calm and gentleness and okayness with you being there. And every now and then you walk somewhere and it doesn't feel peaceful, and you might get a feeling that you want to leave or you want to run away, and there'll be a reason for this. And trees have their own energy field as well. So when you are somewhere and you feel that you want to leave, it's because they're able to put out an energy into the environment. And a lot of people might say this is ridiculous, but it's not, because everything primarily is energy, and that's how we're all connected. So I went to woodland years ago and I was enjoying it. It was Mitchell Woods down in Hampshire, and I walked through the woodland, and not very far into it I got a really strong feeling of wanting to leave and wanted to run away. And I kept walking, and I thought, well, this is like the trees don't want me here. And as I walked around, I saw they were logging, and there was tons of trees that had been cut down. And I felt a really strong feeling, and it just grew to a feeling of panic. And I felt the trees just wanted me to go away. They didn't want me to be there. And I, not very long after that, read a really beautiful book called Tree Wisdom. Probably a lot of you read it, by J.M. Patterson. And it fitted with exactly what I felt, that trees, through times of logging, when their companions are cut down, will actually feel grief and need to kind of regroup together. And so they can actually put a feeling towards you to leave. And I've had this several times. And I'm doing this video today because I came to this really magical woodland that I discovered a year ago. And I came here because I wanted to just enjoy it. And I've walked through, and they've literally cut down thousands of trees. And it looks like they've bulldozed through the woodland, you know. And it feels devastating. It's really sad. And it just looks horrible. It's heartbreaking. And I was walking around, and I suddenly, even though I feel quite a connection with these trees, I suddenly felt this strong desire to, I'd have to leave, I want to go. And it's the same thing here. It's this, the trees are regrouping. They feel what's happened. They feel the chainsaws. They feel it in their roots. They feel when a companion is cut down, they can feel it. And if you can imagine as a human being how we would feel if all our companions were taken. And it's irrespective of whether anyone watching this believes this or not. It doesn't really matter. I go by my feelings, and being a strong empath and understanding energy the way I do, this is something I'm communicating forward. And I think that if we realised in our day and age now the importance of energy and spirit within our way of living, that we would indeed tread more carefully upon the earth and tread more carefully amongst the beings that we're with, because this is a beautiful beech tree. You see, huge. This one hasn't been taken down. But, so when you're next to the trees, just know that, recognise how you feel. You're picking up more than you realise.